So I'm here with Chris from Dice Gaming Games, and now we're going to talk a little bit about Carnival, which is your first release, I think.
Yes, Carnival was our first release. It was kickstarted in August of last year. We released it. It's one of the new releases for Origins right now. It's really a pretty straightforward game, but we have some unique mechanics in it. It's a deck and dice game, which basically means it's cards and dice. What you're doing that makes it a little more unique is that you are rolling dice and assigning those dice to a tableau, which are the actions you can take through the turn. Whether it's give a card, take a card, you're trying to build rides on your Carnival midway, and there's 5 different rides. And if you're the first Carney, or Carnival manager rather, to build 4 out of 5 rides, you'll win the game. So there are a lot of little, it has a lot of give and take. There's never any downtime, and it works really fast. It plays up to 2 to 4 players. We've had a great response. A lot of families. What we've really liked is it's appealed to female gamers. So we've been able to have a lot of people respond to how much they kind of like that give and take aspect, and how they're able to build upon the theme of it. So the theme really resonates with a lot of people. So we have it here on the table. I'm not going to go through a full spiel. I already talked about the tableau, but here's what we're talking about here. You're basically on every turn you roll 3 dice, and then you're going to take these dice and decide what you're going to do with them based on the tableau here. Everything happens on the midway, which is right here. We have a carousel, Ferris wheel, roller coaster, bumper cars, and swings. And you're trying to build those out with the various cards that are in the deck like this. There are 4 different parts to each ride. Materials, lights, banners, and I'm blanking on one, seats. Once you can fill those up on the tableau, or your midway, you can start turning those over and locking those so people can't touch them. You can also mitigate some luck of the dice with use of tickets, so either re-roll or add or subtract pips. And we can also block other players' actions with use of tickets, but you only have 3, so you have to use them really wisely. So that's kind of Carnival. Again, Lucky Dice, our iOS app, was inspired by Carnival, and it was part of the promotional on Kickstarter where I gave Sherilyn the challenge of designing a 1-card game, because we just wanted to conclude it as a promo. People just loved it, so that's how the development of the iOS app came about.
And it's free and always will be free.
Always free. Never paid.
So is there a plan to bring Carnival itself to iOS as well?
There is. Yeah, we're actually talking right now in a development phase for Carnival. The challenge with Carnival, of course, is the actual interruption of actions with the tickets. So we're trying to figure out how that might work in asynchronous play. So we might have to alter a couple of the rule sets in order to make that really viable in an iOS atmosphere. But people have been asking for it ever since it came out, and we really think it could be a nice pass and play game, and build asynchronous into it on the back end. So we'll just see how that goes. But hopefully, maybe within a year, we'll have something solid that we can put out on the market for a Carnival.
Great. I'm glad that you guys are really thinking it out. Making sure that it fits on the platform. Do we want to talk about a couple of your latest Kickstarter games?
Sure, absolutely.